God bless a great day, everybody. Thank you, Father God. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for another blessed day. Y'all already know it's King T420 SCC back with the inspiration and the motivation. This is Smoking with the King, gang, each and every Friday. Each and every Friday, Smoking with the King. Y'all know how we do. What's the deal? I'm coming, y'all. Let me light the blunt first. I lit the blunt. Let's get this off the screen. Let's turn the music down some. God bless, God bless, God bless. What's going on, everybody? Thank you, everybody, for joining me today, this Friday, each and every Friday, Smoking with the King, 420 Eastern Time. I am the host, King T420 SCC. And this show is about to be something different. Y'all know I always got a show for y'all, and it always, when I come, I'm hitting. And it's definitely about to be hitting on something, because watch this. What we on today, a lot of y'all need to hear. Yep, I'ma say it just like that. What we on today, a lot of y'all need to hear, and it's just the truth. These are facts, right? I'm with you, gang. I'm with you. These are facts. I ain't know if you want to smoke gang. So yeah, a lot of things y'all got going on. I'm finna tell y'all why y'all not succeeding in a lot of the paths in life that y'all have chosen. A lot of the things y'all doing, a lot of people y'all kicking it with, and things of that nature. I'm about to jump off into it. Once I do, y'all gonna realize not only am I right, but y'all can change it. It ain't like you gotta stay that way. It ain't gotta stay that way, you feel me? Smoke ain't shit. So with that being said, y'all, let's go ahead and get off into the episode. Let's do what we do and let's do what we do best. Yeah, let's go with it. So, y'all know I got two scriptures for y'all. The first scripture I got for y'all come out Proverbs 22 and 29. Yes, sir. Proverbs 22 and 29. This finna be good, y'all. I hope y'all ready. Let's go with it. King James Version first, NIV next. Seest thou a man diligent in his business, he shall stand before kings. He shall not stand before mean men. It's, it's kind of understandable, but we're going to go a little further with the understanding. We're going to read the NIV, and then I'll come back and give y'all a breakdown after I get through. Y'all know how we do. NIV, Proverbs 22 and 29. Do you see someone skilled in their work? They will serve before kings. They will not serve before officials of low rank. That's a lot all in itself, don't it? That's a lot all in itself. Like, God be talking to us and we don't be hearing him sometime, and he just be telling us like, yo, yeah, it's cool if you want to go off and get the little job at McDonald's or wherever you want to work at, but I put creativity inside of you. It's a whole business inside of you. Trust me. You don't have to go there if you don't want to. But a lot of us be forgetting that God put so much creativity inside of us that it's a business inside of ourselves. But before we go, we shall jump off into the next verse. Let me hit the button. Okay. So let's get off into the next scripture that we got, right? This next scripture hit hard too. I think God did it like this for me today on purpose. Because I told y'all, when I be giving y'all these scriptures, when I be reading and stuff to y'all, when I be doing breakdowns and I be having to go and figure things out, things like that, God be talking to me too while I be going through this. So it's not just me giving y'all the game. I get the game to give y'all the game. So, flow with me. Let's go with it. Next verse. Luke 16:10, King James Version. He that is faithful in that which is least is faithful also in much. And he that is unjust in the least is unjust also in much. I'm pretty sure y'all all got an understanding of that, but just for the sake of, we'll read the NIV version. Luke 16:10. Whoever can be trusted with very little, can also be trusted with much. And whoever is dishonest with very little will also be dishonest with much. So, that verse also says a whole lot. And with y'all knowing the title of the show, y'all know I did that for a reason as well. The title of today's show is called Earn It, Build It, Maintain It. So last week I talked to y'all about the 3 kinds of love. And y'all gotta forgive me because I kind of lied to y'all a little bit. Just a little bit. It wasn't a big lie. It was like a really, really, really small white lie, right? So what I lied to y'all about last week is I told y'all that family love, the family support, the foundation that you get from family love is almost like God's love, which is free. Because God's love is unconditional and it will always be free. But with family love, when I told y'all that it was free, I said it was free because it is. Family, we love on each other because we family, because we there for each other. But now let me go a little bit deeper into that. I did in the show last week in 3 Kinds of Love. I went a little deeper into it, but let's just break it down a little bit more, right? So with family love, you grow up knowing people from yay high to a grasshopper. So y'all grow all the way up years and years and years. Y'all got 15 and 20 years locked in. So that's why family love seems to be so, free and so right there, so supportive, so foundational, right? But in the midst of that, let me explain to you what I just said for real so you understand why. It's really not free. It's earned, it's built, and it's maintained. Let's get into it. So with family love, y'all grow up helping each other all the time. No matter what the case is, y'all grow up helping each other, so y'all grow up building that bond, that foundation, that support. So y'all are earning the trust that you all have with each other throughout the years that y'all grow up. Now y'all built onto that trust that y'all have with each other after y'all got much older by helping each other out with the little small things, going to hang out with each other, kicking it and strengthening y'all bond as a family. Earned it, built it. To maintain it as grown people, we call and we keep in touch. Hey, how you doing over there? Everything been going all right? How's your son? How's your daughter? How mom doing? How grandma doing? How auntie? This, that, and the other. Blah, blah, blah. You have to earn, build, and maintain everything in life. And this is why I named this episode, Earn It, Build It, Maintain It. But before we go, let's move forward. I got something for y'all today. This is a good show. So, tonight's message is simple, Smoke Gang. Nothing valuable is free. Just that simple. Nothing valuable is free. Nothing that you have ever acquired in life that was valuable to you was free. Even if it was given to you, it still wasn't free. Somebody else had to work for it. And the fact that you admire the fact that they gave it to you, it wasn't free. I mean, you respect the hard work that they had to put in to get it. Remember, nothing in this life is free. Always remember that before we go. If you want love, respect, loyalty, money, or status, you have to earn it through effort, character, and consistency. So, a lot of y'all, this is where y'all failing at, because a lot of y'all start putting in 100% effort in the beginning, and when it don't feel like it's about to take off, when it don't feel like it's going nowhere, y'all will slow down that 100% effort and forget you had all that faith in your project taking off. You'll start wanting to do something else. You will literally start wanting to do something else, thinking, should I take this move? Should I do that? It's not about that. It's about consistency, effort and consistency. They go hand in hand when you're building something, when you're working on earning something. Effort and consistency go hand in hand. It's not one of the same. You have to do both at the same time, all the time. You got to get up when you don't feel like getting up and do the thing that you are working on doing, because you're working on earning something that is very important to you, not to somebody else. It may help a lot of other people, but it's very important to you, and that's what's important, right? So, before we go, good character. What does good character mean when it comes to earn something and building something and maintaining it? Having good character means that's almost the whole thing to it. If you got good character, then you're gonna automatically want to put in effort. Pay attention to yourself. Some of the things that you do, you automatically doing because you have good character, and you don't mind putting in the effort. You don't mind putting in the work. You don't mind doing what needs to be done to make what needs to happen. And this is why you got good character. This is how people know you got good character, because you don't mind doing what need to be done. You're going to go the extra mile when the extra mile need to be gone. Somebody got to do it. Fuck it, I do it. Don't worry about it. You understand? Good character. It shows. People pay attention to that. It earns points with people. Builds credibility. Oh, okay. We getting there. Consistency. You know what I'm saying? Effort, character, and consistency. Having good effort is good, but having good effort with good character means you're not going to let your effort fall off. Also, good effort with character means you will be consistent. Good character helps you be consistent, because if you had bad character, you wouldn't give a fuck about being consistent. You know, man, fuck that shit. I've been doing that shit for, ain't nobody doing nothing for me. Ain't nobody help me doing this shit. Ain't nobody talking about when I'm gonna get $1. Ain't nobody talking about when they gonna help me do my. Throw all that shit out the window. None of that shit matters when it comes to earning, building, and maintaining. You gotta remember, sometimes earning money, some people don't start earning money until they start earning real friendships, earning real networks, earning real networks and friendships, and being able to maintain those friendships and networks in order to start earning money, in order to start building what you're building, in order to maintain what you've been working on. But, okay, all right. Y'all, I know some of y'all hear me, but y'all ain't really hear me. Y'all like, well, how do you constantly be consistent, King, when you don't feel like nothing is going your way? Faith without works is dead. I tell y'all this all the time. You got to remember, God sometimes be working on something inside of you. It ain't always about what's going on outside of you. You understand? That's why God's love is unconditional. Because he's not going to fix what's on the outside of you if what's on the inside of you still sludge. He got to clean that out too. Just like a radiator, he's going to flush that out. Going to get out all the damaged spots. Going to polish them up, clean them up. Going to look like a brand new radiator when he's done with you. On the inside though, you got to let him get done with the inside first. Right? Real talk. I ain't even just talking. This is real talk. Alright, so through effort, character, and consistency is how, we help show people who we are. It's how we gain respect, loyalty, money, and the status and the love from the people that we're working on gaining it from, right? But past that, right? After that, you have to build it. After earning it and building all that and maintaining the friendship and the networks, now you got to build the business. Remember, this whole thing was started because you wanted to build a business. You ain't had no money. You had to find some friends. Had to get you a network. Had to figure out how you was going to get your business off the ground and up and running. So now you got friends. Now you got a network. Now you got to build the business. And you got to put all the effort into building your business. Because you know why? Because your friends already got their business. Your network, they already got their business too. You set out seeking to find people to help you build your business. So this is what's important to you now. Now you have to set foot into the unknown of what needs to be done next. And you have to start doing what needs to be done next for your business. You have to build it from the ground up. Most people have to build from the ground up. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, we all started at zero. We all started off, couldn't even crawl when we started. Now we walking, flipping, jumping, and punching holes in walls and flipping over tables and all type of crazy shit. Right? Before we go. After that, you have to build it, which means growing it, learning it, improving it, and making it stronger. What does that mean? Of course you know what growing your business mean, but do you really? Like, growing your business don't just mean be good at selling what you're selling. It don't just mean be good at creating what you create. It means you also have to know how to be good with the people that's buying the product. You gotta know how to understand the mind of the person that's buying the product too. Because some people, that's why some businesses, that's why they fail. Because they don't care about the customer. You understand? So, in order to care about the customer, in order for you to grow your business, you got to learn the customer. Why are they buying this product? What makes this product special to them? All right, cool. Maybe I can add on some more things to the product that'll help them even more. Maybe I'll charge a little bit more. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. Whatever the case might be, you just working on growing the business, learning the customer. Let's get to it. Now you got to learn. You got to learn why your business is so successful and why people are so involved in getting to know what's so important about your business. It's not just because you think you're important. It's not just because what you think you created is important for the world. You got to know the flip side of that. Why do they think it's important? Because you know why you think it's important, and that's why you built it, right? So now learning it is also learning what do these people know about it. Getting more information from those people so you can also learn more to grow your business more, because what they tell you is going to teach you something about adding more to your business so you can grow it more. Before we go though, earn and build and maintain it. Before we go. So, growing it, learning it, improving it. Well, I kind of slid that in without even knowing I slid it in. But yeah, after growing it and learning the people and learning your customers and why they actually like your business and learning what's really going on, you kind of sort of automatically start improving your business, adding on all the little extras that come with the packages that you get. You know how you buy, you get a tablet, you order a tablet or something, and it come with the charger cord, the charger box. You got a screen protector. You got, you know what I'm saying? All the little extra accessories that come with things in your business. That's how you improve it. But first, you got to grow it by learning the people that need the thing that you have, right? All these things is important. So keep up with it. Don't get lost, right? And then making it stronger. How do you do that? After you done learned it, after you done grown it, learned it, and you done built this bond with these people, and you done improved your product, now how do you make it stronger? You continuously improve it, not just on the accessories that come with it, but you continue to improve the product by its safety precautions, its safety measures, all these extra things that you have to do to make sure you're working on having the best product that anybody can possibly want. You understand what I'm saying? You have to listen. A lot of people in the top spots, the Amazon people, the Elon Musk's, and people like that. Them people earned and built and maintained their name for a long time before they got before they came who they were. And a lot of y'all, I don't know, maybe y'all think it's just gonna happen overnight just because you got a great idea. People come across great ideas all the time. People open businesses and they fail all the time. It's nothing new. The beauty about coming across an idea and opening the business and it failing, right? Let me tell you the beauty in that. Because there's a beauty in that as well. The beauty in that is knowing that you actually went out and did something that other people wouldn't even attempt to do. See how your character, building your character, earn it, build it, maintain it. All the things you do in life, you're supposed to earn, build, and maintain. No matter if it's earning money, earning character, earning perspective, earning information, and you're supposed to build with all those things. Improve yourself with all those things. Constantly maintaining yourself and building and improving and maintaining yourself over and over and over. Renew your mind every day. Constantly renewing your mind, right? That kind of pretty good too, but you know, we'll get there. Alright. Then comes the hardest part, maintaining it. That is where most people fall off because maintenance takes discipline, humility, and repeated effort. So, discipline, right? Discipline. What can I say about discipline that we all don't know? That discipline is hard, is extremely hard to maintain your discipline and maintain your character in some situations. I'm an honest man, right? I go through things just as well as everybody else sometimes. The thing is being disciplined is like having a focus on a bigger goal at all times, no matter the situation. And that's kind of sort of how you stay disciplined, right? I don't know, everybody wasn't taught that. I don't even think I was really taught that. I think I just kind of sort of picked up on it. Like, you have to stay focused on something that's much greater than what you feel like. If you can't stay focused on something that's much bigger than what you feel like, then it's going to always be extremely hard to be disciplined. Because people push your buttons. Things get on your nerves. You be out and about and shit get irritating, right? So it's going to be hard to be disciplined sometimes a lot. So that's why you always got to stay focused on the bigger picture. Always have a bigger goal. Always have something in the back of your mind that'll keep you from making the wrong decision. That's really what discipline is, if we really want to talk about it. Discipline keeps you from making the wrong decision most of the time. If you are disciplined, if you control your emotions, most of the time you can control how you act, why you acting that way, and when to not control your emotions. Because we all know there's a time and place for everything. Sometimes you have to defend yourself. And if you being so disciplined where it's like, well, you just gonna keep letting people punch on you like a punching bag, I don't call that discipline. I call that ignorance. You have to defend yourself as well. But before we go, right? Before we go, all right. Most people, humility, the humble part, right? As I was talking about, you can't let people just keep on punching on you. So when it comes to humility, you're supposed to be able to take constructive criticism. Let's talk about humility right now. You're supposed to be able to take constructive criticism and not getting your feelings about it. You're supposed to be able to be humble enough to really accept it and then go and reflect on it and then turn it into something good. A lot of people don't do that. Most people hear constructive criticism and be like, oh, you don't fuck with me? You don't like me? Oh, fuck you. Hate me. You hate me? I don't fuck with you either. You know how people turn up when they hear constructive criticism about themselves from the people that they care about or the people that care about them the most. And instead of taking it for what it actually is, just constructive criticism, listen, this might make you a little bit better if you apply this. We all know, again, people turn smile into a frown and turn the whole day upside down, right? Because now it's not just constructive criticism. Now it's you judging me. Now it's you, oh, you think you better than me. Oh, you make better decisions than me. That's what you saying? All this old nonsense, it come from nowhere, right? Before we go, you gotta be humble. You gotta know how to accept certain things. Everything not gonna go your way. A lot of us be wanting everything to go our way, but everything not gonna go your way. It's some days where I be wanting, I ain't gonna lie, I just be wanting to just off and take a trip. But I can't just do that because I gotta earn, build, and maintain. I got something that I'm doing, so I have to maintain. Even though I can do this from anywhere in the world, right? Still, certain things you slow roll. You don't just jump off and just, all of a sudden now your passport, bro. Like, no, that's not how it works. You got to figure things out, even though that is kind of sort of how it works, if that's what you're going to do. But, you know, that's also another topic for a different day. Before we go, right? Repeated effort. I just told y'all about that consistency. And repeating the efforts over and over, again, building your character, making yourself a better character all the time, not slowing down for nobody else, always looking forward to the bigger purpose helps build your character. It helps with the consistent efforts. It helps with the repeated efforts, the over and over and over again. Like, you know, some people say doing things over and over again is tedious. Well, I guess that depends on who you ask. If you ask a person that ain't got no money and they don't see a future in themselves, then yeah, it's probably tedious. But if you ask a person that's making millions of dollars doing the same thing over and over again, ask them if they feel like it's tedious. I bet you they don't. See, what I be trying to tell y'all is perspective on life. Your character also comes from your perspective. It's how you think. You know what I'm saying? You will never be able to earn something, build on something, and maintain something if you don't think yourself that you can actually do these things. You get what I'm saying? Like, it start with self. Like, it don't start out there. And that's why I told y'all, sometimes you gotta be patient throughout the works while your faith is working, because God is working in you, not just for you. He's working in you, through you, and on you. So when the blessing does come, you will be prepared for it. It won't be like, oh dang God, thank you so much, I don't know what to do with it. Like, no, because He been preparing you all this time. He been working on the inside of you. He been getting your head together, He been getting your mind right, He getting your body right, you eating more healthy, you exercising more, you talking to more people about the right things instead of more people about the wrong things. Been being more positive, more optimistic, not as pessimistic as you used to be. You growing, you maturing, growth. You building yourself. God building on you. Right. Alright, cool. Before we go, right? This shows about understanding that what God allows you to gain, you still have to protect, grow, and sustain. God give us all ability to do what we need to do in life. He give us all the ability to go forward, to step into the unknown, nervous and all. a lot of people take that little nervousness and that anxiousness and they feel like they scared to do it. That's not what it is. Anxiousness and anxiety and fear, they are all kind of like the same feeling. The only difference is anxiousness is when you're hopeful about doing what you're doing. Anxiety and fear, of course, are when you're scared to do what it is that you're doing. Now, anxiety, on the other hand, a little different from fear. Anxiety is when you are scared of something stopping you that's probably not even going to stop you, something that's not even a real danger, something that may not even happen, right? But that's the difference. When you're anxious, you're hopeful, so you're more willing to want to do that. And that's the other reason why it's good to stay prayed up and stay close to God, because God will take all the anxiety from you and He will make you more anxious about things that you are hopeful for, right? Because you got to be more hopeful in the faith on the work that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Faith without works is dead, of course. So if you're not anxious for something good to happen for what you're doing, that means you're not hopeful for something good to happen from what you're doing. You get it? So it's a mindset thing, and God tells us all the time, like, listen, just keep going forward. Don't, like, faith without works is dead. Like, when you reap what you sow, as long as you sowing good seed, you're sometime going to reap your harvest. Don't feel like you're not. You just got to keep that faith and keep going. And you got to protect that, because then it'll be people that'll come around you, and they'll start getting into your head. They'll start making you think what you're doing is not right. They'll start making you think that you moving a different kind of way than what you're supposed to be moving. And when you done talk to God, and God done talk to you, and He told you, no, you on the right path, just keep straight. You like, now God, you sure? Because I don't know. They telling me, oh, wait, look, earn it, build it, maintain it. God gonna make you earn what's for you and build what's for you. You ain't gonna be able to earn and build and maintain what's for you over there going down the path that they on, because that's the path for them. Alright. Let's just go for it, right? Of course, growing. But you gotta stay on the path that God got you on if you want to grow. Because the growing part is different than, because some of y'all, with the protection part, y'all be a little crossed up with that part. Y'all think protecting it means going every sweet route that somebody come with to say, here, you can go make some money over here. And you see what I'm doing. You see, God got me too. Don't believe everybody that tell you God got them, because just because they doing good don't mean that's God doing it. Listen, God protect all His children. Those are facts. But that don't mean that God is going to bless you when you're doing wrong. I tell people this all the time. Just because you His child and He protecting you don't mean that He blessing you while you're doing wrong. You better get that in your head, because a lot of y'all don't realize that. A lot of y'all think just because He's protecting you and He's covering you, that I must be doing something, I must be alright. No, you're not alright. You're not alright. And you know you're not alright. That's why you second guessing what you're doing in your own head. God don't even got to tell you. What He telling you in your head is, you know I'm protecting you. When you gonna stop doing this dumb shit? When you gonna start doing that shit that I told you to do? When you gonna start doing that, you'll probably move up for real, for real. A lot of y'all scared to become legitly somebody special. It's funny because y'all don't mind being somebody special in the criminal world, in the underworld as they call it, right? Nobody minds being special down there like shit. You know I worked in the mud, had to get it out the mud doing this shit, nigga. I've been selling since I was, nigga, I've been out here in the streets since I was. Nobody got a problem telling nobody that they got it out the mud when they telling them they doing some illegal shit. But everybody hate the dude that's getting it out the mud when he doing the legit shit. And you know why? Because they scared to do it. When people are scared to do what's right, of course they gonna talk bad about you. Of course they gonna talk down on you. Of course they don't. Guess what though? You earning, building, and maintaining something positive, something legit, something that's not gonna get you in the same types of lights of the people that they gonna be in the lights of. You understand? Listen, I told y'all I keep it with y'all real every time. Let me drink me some water. Alright, y'all. So let's get it. A lot of people want results without work. And nothing in life is free. I say this all the time, right? With all things, you are going to have to put in work. Physical, mental, or both. But the work is definitely required for all things you want in life. It is nothing that you can get out of life where you're not going to have to put in the work. A lot of y'all want things. Great things, big things, huge things. A lot of y'all got big dreams, right? But at the same time, a lot of y'all not willing to put in the type of work, the type of effort that it takes to achieve and maintain those dreams. Y'all scared to put in the effort. See, a lot of rich people come from broke and they work from broke and go to the top. Now, of course, you know, you got your few charity cases where they was born in the money or somebody left them money or whatever the case might be, right? But you got to think about those other ones. You got to remember, it's people out here that's every day grinding extremely hard, all day, every day, doing nothing but earning, building, and maintaining what they got going on so they can continuously go to the top. Because they don't want to stay where they are, and they don't want to have to do the things that they was doing to get further in life, because they already don't feel like that's going to take them nowhere. And they also don't want to put themselves in the crosshairs of people like the federal government, robbers, or just jealous people because you out here in the criminal world getting a couple dollars. Why do that when you can go be legit? You can earn, build, and maintain something legit that everybody will have to respect because you built it. Loyalty, respect, money, status. You got to earn and build all those things. Yeah, you know, you can get some of that stuff in the criminal world, but what type of legit people you know respect criminals? And I ain't being funny, I'm being honest. I want y'all to really think about this. But what type of criminals y'all don't respect legit people? Oh, okay. I just wanted to get things in a little clearer vision for y'all so y'all can have an understanding. Sometimes the people that y'all be respecting, sometimes the people that y'all be caring about, sometimes the people who y'all think y'all supposed to love on the most because they getting a little money, because they moving and shaking like this, because they got a little status, a little play, a little cool, because they done made a couple dollars in the underworld. Them be the wrong people to follow. I don't want to be the one to tell you, but them people be trying to follow people that you was already following and you stopped following because you wanted to go start following them. Uh-oh. Yep, I had to give you a real eye-opener with that one. Those people be following the people that you be following. Because they be trying to learn what you already know. And instead of you continuing to use and work what you already know and go ahead and go forward with it, you scared to step out on faith and go ahead and put in that little work, just a little bit of effort to build you something that's going to maintain you, your family, your family's families, and families behind that. But you got to do it. It's going to take for you to earn it, build it, and maintain it. But before we go, where we at? Oh yeah, because all things in life, it takes effort, it takes hard work, it takes consistency, it takes blood, sweat, and tears. It takes for moments in life for you to feel like you don't see a way out, and you still pushing forward. Because them be the moments in life, honest to God, them be the moments in life where God really be looking at you to see, can you really do it? Can you really can you really be grounded in your faith the way you say you are? Can you continuously go forward knowing you feel like nothing is going right? You know you doing the right thing, but you feel like nothing is going right. Can you continue? Can you keep doing it? Right? Anything you get in life, everything real you want must be earned. You will have to put blood, sweat, and tears into it if you ever want to get it. Not just like you just gonna have to put blood, sweat, and tears in it. Let me tell you for real, like, cause I used to think that I was weird. I used to think that I was like, something must be wrong with me. Like, I went to the doctor when I got a little older, and of course they told me I had sleep deprivation or whatever the fuck, cause they wanted to put me on some medicine, put me on this little machine and shit. I used it one night, a couple times. I said I ain't using that shit no more. You're trying to kill me, so I'll never do that no more. But what I found out, what that was about, that little quick rant, is I found out that the majority of people who actually make a whole lot of money in life, the majority of people who actually got enough to give back to their people and can do it freely without even blinking an eye, don't even bother them, like they lose no sleep. I appreciate you. They don't really sleep like that. The majority of them sleep 4 to 6 hours a night. And 6, that's a good night. 4, just a regular night. You know what I'm saying? Go to bed at like 1, you back up at 5, off to the running. So I used to think that I was weird, right? And since I've been changing my life around, right? Earning, building, maintaining, right? When I get up in the morning, I get myself together, I go use the bathroom, I come back, I say my prayers, right? And right after that, that's when the creative juices, they just immediately start flowing. They immediately start flowing. What I'm going to do right now, am I going to work on this? Am I going to go make a reaction video? Am I about to come up with a topic for Friday? Because, you know, I'll be trying to be prepared and ready for y'all on Fridays. It's every Friday. I've been doing it for years now, every Friday, right? So when I found out that millionaires and billionaires, most of them don't sleep that much, well, they probably, honest to God, after they started getting a little money and it, like the money was really coming in like that, they probably started to sleep more then, right? But before, you got to think about before what I'm telling you, because I done heard them all say it. I hope y'all paying attention. They don't really sleep much because the energy that they have is like, yo, I can be doing this. I can be doing that. The energy be pulling them like, you know you want to do this. And you know why it's like that? Because when you in that phase of earning, building, and maintaining something, and you know you growing it, you just get this energy where I gotta keep doing, I gotta keep going, I gotta keep going until I get there. And you don't stop. And I got a YouTuber that I watch kind of regularly, Anton, all y'all know him, Anton Daniels, AD, right? AD always preaching about, you know, how when you put in the effort, when you put in the work, when you just grind, right? It's so funny because he say he a workaholic, which I believe him because I be watching him. He put out videos, he constantly putting out videos, right? But when you doing that, he says people that's gonna automatically just not like you. And as I be watching YouTube, I watch YouTube a lot, doing homework, whether I'm doing a video, whatever I'm doing, earning, building, maintaining, right? I can just see videos that pop up with him on it, the, you know, thumbnails, whatever, say this, say that, say this, say that. And I just be thinking to myself, y'all do all this talking about a man who got a wife, who got a kid, and all he do is wake up, pray, and grind. And then when you think about that, you think about when Jesus was here, all Jesus did was work, pray, and grind. When you think about most people who got money, all they do is work, pray, and grind. And it's like, when you work, pray, and grind, work, pray, and grind, work, pray, and grind, I don't think you have the mentality of wanting to get that much sleep. See, and I be looking at people who, like, I don't want to offend nobody, and I really want y'all to hear me when I say this. No offense. But I be looking at people that can go to work 8 to 12 hours a day, that can talk down on a person that's working on building a dream because they don't got it right now, but they grinding. They grinding hard to get it. They don't got it right now, but they putting in the work. They putting in the effort. And they talking about this person, but you the robot. Like, you not earning, building, and maintaining nothing. You just going to work for somebody else so they can earn and build and maintain their dream. That's another story for another day, though, because I got really deep thoughts about that. But that it just made me look at things like that. Like, real builders, real people who maintain millions and millions of dollars, they don't really listen to all the, you know what I'm saying? Because what it be in their mind, I'm telling you what, I used to think I was so different. And in all actuality, I am. And that's part of the reason why I'm who I am. Because when I get up at 5 in the morning, I ain't like, man, I'm woke, I'm finna hurry up trying to go back to sleep. I'm up. When I get up at 4 in the morning, I'm finna get up and I'm finna do something. Because that's what builders do. That's what people who earn and building and maintaining something, that's what they do. They don't just lackadaisically be like, you know what, man, I can give me another hour in and fuck around and sleep for 2 hours, 3 hours. You done burnt 3 hours because for what? For some more sleep? So you can dream about what you want in life instead of getting up and working to go get it? No. So it's a difference between people who are actually cut out for this, people who are actually made to get up and go get it, people who are actually made to really get to there, and people who not. People who not, they content with doing what they doing. They can be comfortable just getting up, working the same job and doing the same thing. No, I ain't working on building no business. No, I ain't working on writing no book. No, I ain't working on investing in nothing. No, I ain't working on putting no money into me. I'm just gonna work and spend my money because I can do that. Anyway, I say that's another topic for another day. So, where we at? Anything you get in life, everything real? Yep. Blood, sweat, and tears into it? Yep. Everything? Yep. Once you get that, which is what you wanted, you have to add to it. So now it's not just about getting what you wanted. Now you done got what you wanted, you got to add to it in order to build on to it. You know what I'm saying? It's like once you get it, now you got to add all the bells and whistles, all the zooms and wham-whams, all the accessories, right? You order the tablet and it comes with all the accessories, right? So now that you got it, you got to add all the accessories to it. This is the other reason I came to the conclusion why millionaires and billionaires don't stop. Because everything that they build, in their head, I know it because I promise to God, y'all, I have so many ideas in my head for the things that I be working on, right? So I know that them who done already crossed that line, the ideas don't stop coming. The ideas just don't stop coming. And this is why I'm telling y'all, like, y'all gotta start stepping out on faith and start working on something for you. Because your creative juices will never start flowing if you don't start. Man, you gotta start living in that shit. You gotta start thinking about all type of crazy stuff you can do. Anything you feel like you might think you can do, do it. Fuck it, I'm gonna just try it anyway. just because, especially if it's legit positive and it don't hurt nobody, man, I don't want to hear that shit. If it got something to do with getting you some money for you and your family, man, you better go on here and rock out. So yeah, you gotta add all the bells and whistles and make it just right, and not just right for you, because it's gonna already be just right for you because you building it. Anything you add to it gonna be just right for you. Make it just right for the customer. Make it just right for the people who you want to see it. Make it just right for the people who you want to read it. Make it just right for the people who you want to follow you and learn how to invest from you. You gotta make it just right for them people, not just for you. Like you can't. All right. Yeah, okay. Once all of that is happening, you have to gain the wisdom. Yeah. Once all of that is happening, you have to gain the wisdom to maintain it after earning it and building it up. Maintaining it comes with wisdom. Doing okay, no. We're gonna get to that in a minute. We're gonna get to that part in a minute. Let's go back and read the breakdown of the scriptures before we get there. Let's drink me some more water. Forgive me, Alright, let's go back to the scriptures. Proverbs 22 and 29. I'm going to just do the NIVs because they're much simpler to understand. And since I'm going to do a breakdown behind it, y'all can always go and look at the KJV, my favorite book, but let's go with it. Do you see someone skilled in their work? They will serve before kings. They will not serve before officials of low rank. Let's talk about it, right? This verse shows that skill, effort, consistency, hard work, discipline, and diligence separates you from the average people. Okay. When you stay serious about what you are building, when you stay serious about what you are building, it will open bigger doors. When you put time into learning, growing, and sharpening what you do, it brings honor, opportunity, and God will elevate you. So, faith without works is dead. The more blood, sweat, and tears you put into something, no matter how much money you making off of it, no matter how many things go wrong, as long as you put in blood, sweat, and tears, and you doing this as a cheerful person, like you know something great is coming for this, you know God is covering you, you know He blessing you while you doing what you're doing, God will elevate you. You just have to keep going. He will elevate you. Trust me. Trust and believe you me. Before we go, where we at? You earn your place by staying focused, staying sharp, and putting in the work. What you want has to be earned first, then developed. So, what you want, no one is just going to give you what you want ever. And if somebody do just give you what you want, you better be skeptic as fuck about it. You better look at that shit and be like, you know what, I don't even think I want that shit no more. I'm good. Nothing in life is free. Everything comes with a price. No matter if it's time, attention, no matter if it's money, no matter what it comes with, everything in life comes with a price. And you have to earn it. You have to put in the work to get it. You have to be the one that stays focused. You have to be the one that stays sharp. And you gotta be the one putting in the work. If you're not the one putting in the work, then what you've been praying for, what you've been asking for, you ain't the one that want it. You trying to get it for somebody else. And God like, nah, that ain't gonna work. You ain't trying to get this and build it and maintain it for yourself. Why would I give this to you? Before we go though. Yeah, what you want has to be earned first, then developed. Let's go to our second verse. Oh yeah. Luke 16 and 10. Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with very much. And whoever is dishonest with very little will also be dishonest with much. This verse is about upkeep and character. If you cannot handle small things right, you will not handle big things right either. So that's in the Bible too, of course. God tells you that he who he gives little responsibility, if you can handle the little responsibility he give you, he will give you more responsibility, right? And that's a good thing. Again, it shows the kind of character that you are. You're a very responsible person. You're one of the people that you don't really let things get in your way. You're one of those people that when God is holding tight to you, you do what needs to be done, right? So God he's always telling us that the things that he has for us is greater than the things that we see. So if we see, and I want you to really think about this, if you the type of person that see yourself being a millionaire or billionaire, and God say the things that I have for you are greater than the things that you see for yourself, imagine what that means. Just really think about that. You know? A lot of people want more, but do not take care of all of what they already have. God look at the little things that we have and the little things that he's already given us, and he see how well we maintain it. He see how well we take care of it. He see if we are grateful for the things that he's already been merciful and gave us, right? And some of y'all not grateful. Some of y'all talk bad about y'all situations. Some of y'all be like, oh, I hate this ever happened. I hate all this negative. Y'all got to stop with all that, because God watches your every move. He watches what you do. He watches what's going on with you while you in the spot that you in. Whether you in a good spot or bad spot, he watches your character in that spot to see if you gonna have good character or bad character, to see if you worth him elevating and taking to the next level, or if you still have lessons to be learned in the level that you on. Before we go. Okay. A lot of people want more, but do not take care of what they already have. Whether it is love, money, respect, or responsibility, God watches how you treat what you already have. Maintenance starts with appreciation, discipline, and faithfulness. Appreciation, discipline, and faithfulness. So if you are not grateful for what you already got, if you're not using what you already have to your advantage. See, and that's the other thing. Like, a lot of people will be like, well, you know, I'm grateful that I got it, and it'll just sit in the corner. Like, no, that's not how it go. When you grateful for what God has given you, you use it. Like, okay, God said treat others how you want to be treated. Cool, right? When he give you money, he don't want you just to always just spend it on you. That part. He wants you to spend it on other, like, listen, you be having good feelings in your heart about things that you want to do for other people, and God will bless you, right? And you would think because you had a good feeling about doing something for you and about doing something for the other person that he blessed you to do it for you. And that ain't how it go. He want to see if you going to take the blessing and bless the other person like you wanted to do originally in the first place. And if you do that, then he going to double back and probably give you way more than what you thought you was going to get again. Because what he wants for us is much more than we want for ourselves. Before we go, if you want something bigger in life, you have to prove you can maintain the small blessings first. That is how trust, growth, and elevation happen. God not just gonna continuously bless you with more and more and more, and you not maintaining the little bit that you have. If you misusing and abusing the little bit that you have already, why would He continuously bless you with more and more and more? That's not how God works. God sees it in His eyes as, if I'm going to do this for you, I'm going to watch what you do with it. Are you going to run and bury it where it can do you no justice? Or are you going to take it to the traders where you can get double or triple for it and bring it back and show me how well you've done, my good and faithful servant? So a lot of y'all not even using all the tools that you already have right now at your disposal. Or whatever. You understand what I'm saying, at your disposal. A lot of y'all are not using all the things that you have right now at hand that God has already given you to work on bettering your situation. But y'all steady constantly praying, well, God, can you make this better? Can you make this better? Can you make this better? And He like, well, you're not using what I gave you to make it better. I already gave you what you needed to make it better, and you're not using it. So, again, what God wants for us is much bigger than what we want for ourselves, but we got to maintain the small blessings that He gave us first, meaning we have to appreciate the small blessings, not only appreciate them, but use the little small tools that He give us in the right order that He wants us to use them in to help grow us, which will help with the trust, growth, and elevation, not only of ourselves, but in the Lord. Because the more we do the right thing in the eyes of the Lord, the more He bless us. It helps us trust in the Lord more. It helps Him elevate us more because we are trusting in Him more. Forward we go. Forward we go, y'all. Where was I at? Okay, yeah. Okay. We're almost at the closeout. Just bear with me a little bit. Once all of that is happening, you have to gain the wisdom to maintain it. After earning it and building it up, maintaining it comes with wisdom. Doing the work to get it taught you something. Remember that. Doing the work to get it taught you something, right? Building on it taught you something also. And being consistent with them both gives you the wisdom to keep it up and maintain it. Y'all with me? So, the more you building on something, right? And the more consistent that you are with the building on the something, the more you will be able to maintain it because you're constantly building on it. That means you know what goes where, what doesn't go. It's acting like this because this, who put this here, right? The more you build on it, the more you maintain on it, the more you work on it, the more knowledgeable you become. The more knowledge you become, the wiser you are. Keep with me, right? With that said, you cannot keep what you have never learned to earn. If you have never learned that you have to work hard and earn things in life, I don't care how many good men you get. I don't care how many good women you get. I don't care how many good jobs you get, good cars, good. If you have never been taught how to earn and maintain, you will never keep it. It takes ideas and vision, but maintaining takes discipline and consistency. Just that simple, and that's why I just said, people can give you all the things that you want in this world. Literally, they can give it to you. But if you do not know how to maintain it and consistently maintain it yourself, you will lose it. You will not have it. You will lose it. I'm telling you from experience. I'm not just talking. But most people do not lose things because they were attacked. They lose them because they got comfortable. I'm explaining that one to y'all just a little bit. Just give y'all just a little bit of juice, right? When you get good in the field that you in, and you know you so good in the field you in that it's hard for somebody to top you, you go find the dude that's topping you and you figure out what he doing that's better than what you doing. Because guess what? He don't think he the top in the field. He trying to learn something else to go with the field to add on to it. He building in the field. That's how he's maintaining. That's how he's earning. You gotta listen. You can never think you're the smartest person in the room. And if you do think you're the smartest person in the room, you need to go to another room. Because there's no room for you to earn, build, and maintain. You can't learn nothing there. How can you grow? If you're the smartest person in the room, what is there? What more is there to learn when you're the smartest person in the room? Okay, y'all gotta keep up. I'm telling y'all, smart people do smart things. Millionaires and billionaires, they do smart things. God tell you, like, you gonna always be, you can learn something from a kid. So that means you're gonna always be earning, building, learning to maintain. That's how you maintain. You gotta get the wisdom that goes with maintaining. In order to get the wisdom that goes with maintaining, you have to build consistently build, and then you can maintain it, because with consistently building, you're gaining more and more knowledge. The wisdom is coming with the knowledge that you're gaining. Y'all with me? This is why I mess with y'all, because y'all with me. Y'all know what's up. Before we go. Alright, so most people do not lose things because they were attacked. They lose things because they got comfortable. Meaning they didn't want to continuously build. They didn't want to grow no more. They didn't want to learn no more. They didn't want to move up. They didn't want to level up. Mature. That's what I like to say. People don't like to mature. People get comfortable and they love where they at and they become kids. Like, well, nah, because kids, they get comfortable playing in the sandbox. They don't want to get out the sandbox. We cool. Like, we can do this all day. No. Grown people, we have to mature. We have to constantly learn more and more and more and more and more. Like, I heard one of the spiritual leaders that I listen to say, he was like, yo, I feel like I'm learning something every day. Like, I want to learn something new every day. Like, so that just lets me know that even millionaires and billionaires pay attention to what God tells you, and they know that they gotta constantly keep on learning. In fact, what he actually said was, every time I learn something new, I know that it's something else that I need to learn, because it's something else to go with the new thing that I just learned. Y'all get it? Now y'all understand how to earn and build and maintain go together. Every time you learn something new, you ain't conquered the old thing. You just learn something new that you have to learn something else new to go with. So that's why it's a constant learning pattern. You understand? Like, God be like, yo, you're gonna constantly keep learning. And God himself said, if you turn your back on knowledge, I'll turn my back on you. Y'all better remember that too. Alright, so closing. The bottom line, anything valuable in life must be earned, built with intention, and maintained with discipline and consistency, or eventually it will be lost. And it's just that simple. Everything you get in life, you have to earn it, you have to build it, you have to maintain it yourself. You have to pray to God. Faith without works is dead. You cannot pray to God for something and not put in the work to build on it, maintain it. And when you building things, make sure you building with intention. Don't just be building frivolously just because, well, like, oh, okay, well, I had this idea, forget it. Let me see if it, like, yeah, I told you to do that, but only if that idea is something that has been going over and over and over in your head. You know what? Forget it. Let me try it, because that's probably the idea that God been trying to get you to try for the longest. But don't just have an idea one time and then be like, you know what? Let me go just blow all my money on this one idea because no, please don't do that. Please don't do that. Make sure you know whenever you're going to put your time, attention, your effort, and your faith into something that is something that you feel like God is leading you to do. If God is not leading you to do it, please don't do it, because people that messed up their whole life thinking, oh, well, I thought God said, no, God gonna trust and believe me. If God wants you to do it, you gonna know. You gonna know. It's gonna help you and it's gonna help others. And you gonna feel good that it's helping others, because that's how God made us to be. That's why I be telling y'all, if you one of them mean, bitter, angry people, you pessimistic all the time, That's why you mean, bitter, and angry, and that's why you feel like God ain't there to help you, because He's not helping you. He not. Why would He help you be mean, bitter, and angry? God is love. He like, yo, let them find me themselves. They'll eventually come out of it. They know how to pray right. They know how to be happy and have an optimistic thought. But most of them don't. You have to tell them, like, you got to be a little more optimistic. You don't think the water gonna be cold and you put ice in it and it's in the glass? Like, what you want me to tell you? There's nothing more I can tell you. Y'all have to really put your faith where it belongs. You have to really do the work. You got to really know that God got your back at all times. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate all y'all for coming out, joining me today for Smoking with the King. We do this each and every Friday, 4:20 Eastern Time, y'all, every Friday. And I'm here. I am King T, 420 SCC. You can catch me here, Smoking with the King, each and every Friday. I definitely appreciate y'all, and I enjoyed y'all coming out. I thank y'all who all joined the chat. Everybody, shout out to Dr. Love. Shout out to Patman Pat. I definitely appreciate y'all, and everybody in the chat on TikTok. Y'all know y'all done scrolled up, so God bless y'all as well. And I will see you guys next Friday. Smoke gang shit. But that's